Hi, Danielle here, and Chloe. So I've been thrifting again, and I've got some really awesome stuff. So I went to two different places, actually three, because I actually have three different things. I may have to break this into two videos because I just like if you saw my table, it's just covered in stuff. So, but the first place I went back to Elmhurst, and there's a thrift store there called My Child Life Matters, and it's a couple that runs a thrift store, and it's all donated items, and it's their son died from fentanyl poisoning, and so all of their money goes back into that cause, and so I love going there. And I'm eventually gonna go. It's like a 45-minute drive from here, so it's a long drive, but I want to go and volunteer there and help them because they have so much stuff and just need some help. And they also do like AA meetings and stuff like that there. So anyway, so I like to go there, and they always have some fascinating stuff. So that being said, I'll start showing you some of the stuff that I got there. First of all, I got this mid-modern century. It's called a barbecue condiment set, and it's an UNESCO, and it's just adorable. You can see it's got two little like mayonnaise and mustard on a little tray, and on this is a wooden top, and then it's got like a little scoop to pull out your stuff. And it says on the inside of the lid, Japan. So that's really cool. Obviously, it's never been used, so it's sat on somebody's curio cabinet. And anyway, so I got that, and then I got a couple of salt and pepper shakers. Okay. So all his glass was 50% off. So I paid $8.90. It says $8.99. So basically, I paid $4.50 for it, and then this salt and pepper shaker, two little lighthouses, really cute. They're not old, but they're really cute. So I paid $2.50 for this set. And then look at these. Is that cool? I love that. It doesn't have the little things on the bottom, but that's okay. And I paid $1 for this salt and pepper shaker. I don't know how much he charged me for these because he knows that I like salt and pepper shakers, but look how old these are. And it says Japan. Hang on. Yeah, it says Japan on the bottom. See if that'll focus there. There it goes. Anyway, so pretty. And I haven't really done any research on these yet, but that's okay. Then I have this really neat pottery. It's just divided bowl, and on the back it's Brands of California, and this one's called Rockwood, and there's only one other on eBay. I paid $3.50 for this, and that's really cool. And then this little pitcher here, and it's small. It's not a large. So this is like a juice pitcher, or a lot of times in the 50s and 60s, the husbands would come home from work and the wives would have them a drink made, and it was usually in something like this. Now, I didn't see when I bought it, but it does have a little chip right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's not so bad that you can notice it unless you just really look for it, because obviously I didn't. And let me see, what else did I get there? Okay, I got these Royal Hager tapered candles. Look how pretty those are, like brown with the blue glazing. It's just adorable, or so pretty. And I paid $2.50 for these. Okay, and then I got, look at this Campbell's mug. Look at this Campbell's mug. How cool is this? I paid $1 for this. This one's a 1994 Campbell's mug. My camera doesn't want to focus really good. Anyway, 1994. And then there's this cute little steamer trunk teapot. Is that adorable? It's a tiny single cup teapot. And on the bottom, it says Mercury's. And I paid $2 for this. So just adorable. Let me see. Oh, and I got a Fitz and Floyd spoon rest in Summer Hill, and it comes in the box, just like it was brand new, perfect condition. Let me see how much I paid for this on the box here. I paid $3 for it, so that'll, when I sell that, you'll be getting the box with that as well. And then we have this celery leaf tray. It's all over the board on eBay is what it's selling for, anywhere from 99 cents to $17. And this is a Blue Ridge. I paid $1.50 for this, hand painted. Is that pretty? Look how pretty that is. There we go. You read that. No year, but it is definitely it's definitely vintage. And I'm not really sure what this is, but it was adorable. I couldn't leave it behind. I mean, look at this. Like, I know that it's probably a planter, like somebody would put a potted plant on the inside, because I don't know if you can see if on the inside it's got it's got holes in it. So it's definitely not a flower where you put a frog in it and put flowers in it. So the only thing I can, and there's literally no marking other than a little star. I paid $2.50 for this, and it's just adorable. Nothing wrong with it. When something like this is fired and you've got this on the outside, each pig has a little hole, because if it didn't, then they would explode in the kiln while they're being fired. So anyway, so that's all right. I think it's something you put a potted plant in. Check this boot out. Okay, so I write little notes so that you guys see, but this boot is definitely vintage. I paid $4.50 for this. No marks on the bottom, no nothing. And on eBay, I'm looking at boots that are similar, and again, these range anywhere, being sold anywhere from $15 to $50. So when I list that, I may just list it as a bid and let people bid on it, because I don't know where to start with that. And then there's this child's melamine plate. Look at this. Is that cute? I paid $2.99 for this, Winnie the Pooh, and it's just adorable. It's a Solanda, Santa Clarita, California. Let's see if I can get the light to hit it just right so you can read it. So, got little markings on the back. Probably somebody had written on it, but I think a little magic eraser will take that out. But time for a little something, a little child's plate. It's just adorable. And then I got this goose, and there's no markings. I paid $1 for this goose. Look at how pretty he is. Little creamer, I'm guessing, just a little creamer. I haven't been able to find it. Like when I do a reverse image, I get all kinds of things like snakes, and because of the shape of the neck, I can't get. And I've tried even saying goose creamer, so I've never seen anything like it before. Pottery, it looks like it's probably handmade, hand thrown, but it's just a little bud vase, and it's so pretty. I love pottery. I don't know. I paid for this. I paid $1. And then this it looks like it might be a Yardro or a Yardro lookalike, but the Yardro little boy and girl holding hands don't look like this. So no markings. It looks like it probably had a sticker, but it came off, and I paid $1.50 for this. But it's just adorable. It's got a little lamb back here in the corner. Little girl's wearing flowers. Cute, cute, cute. Couldn't pass that up. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Yes. Okay. Now this I did not realize because it blended so well. It's it's a hanging pot that like you do a macrame, and I'll probably do a macrame in it. But it had been broken and glued back together, and I didn't realize that. And so I'm gonna, literally the whole top broke off and glued back together. And I noticed the glue on the inside after I got it home, as you can see there. That's okay. It's a beautiful piece of pottery, just beautiful. So I'm gonna do a macrame in it. I may throw it on eBay if somebody wants it broken, great. If not, I'll probably keep it and put a plant in it myself. That's okay, because it's so pretty, and so to me it's worth hanging on to. I wouldn't hate not selling it. So there's that. I think that's everything I got from this My Child's Life Matters. You guys can look them up online. Just a sweet couple, and I just love going there. So later I went to Goodwill, and I got me a lot of goodies there as well. Move all this beautiful stuff over. Start with, I got this silver-plated child's bank, and made in Hong Kong. $1.99. Very heavy, very sturdy. I don't know if I want to clean it up before I put it on, or just throw it on there like that, because the patina on it does add to the charm of it, I think. I may just shine up like the little pieces that are protruding, and then leave the background tarnished. So there's that. Okay, and most of us that are from the 60s and 70s all remember this acorn dish, serving, or little candy dish with a little squirrel on top. I know I do. I know my grandmother had one of these. It has a couple little itty bitty chips in the ears. Nothing they're really just paint scraped off, which a little dark marker could fix that, because they're not really chipped. They had some heavy duty tape on it, so it's real sticky. I'm gonna have to clean this up. And the person that owned it had put felt along the bottom to keep it from rubbing, I guess. I paid $4.99 for this. It's made in Taiwan, an ROC. It doesn't go for a whole lot on eBay, but that's okay. It's cute, and somebody's gonna love it as much as I did. Look at this. It's a little sugar dish, and the little poodles inside. This is a Dante's, from Dante's Design Group. The teapot, I haven't seen a creamer, but I have seen, or the sugar, so that didn't come up on eBay at all. But the teapot was selling for $43. Now, I'm sure there was a spoon that went inside of it, but that's obviously gone. I paid $1.99 for this, and it's just beautiful. Perfect, no chips. It's dirty, it needs to be cleaned, and I'll clean it up. But if you've got a poodle and you want a sugar thing, that's just adorable. Look at that. I just think that's the cutest thing. And then I got these Abington scroll taper candle holders. And I always forget, I have to hold it like this so y'all can see it, because my hand will cover. So look, aren't those a beautiful piece? I paid $2.99 each for these, but just very, very pretty. Let me see. And then I got, at My Child's Life Matters, here's another piece that I got. And this isn't vintage, but it sure is pretty. So I paid $2 for this, and it's a cheese plate. It comes with a knife, and so it's a melted wine bottle, and it can hang on the wall, because the way they did it, they made it to where you can hang it on the wall if you want to. And so really pretty. I liked that. So yeah, I did miss that. Sorry. Okay, next, and I'm hoping y'all can help me with this, because I have no idea what these are, but they were hand painted in Italy, and it's a set of little square, they're 4.5-inch squares, and each one has a different bird on it with a little handle. I don't know what these are, but they sure are pretty. And each one, I paid $1.99 each for these at Goodwill, and they were hand painted in Italy. And there's the marks from the artist who hand painted them. I do not know why my there it goes. It does not want to focus. So anyway, so if anybody knows what these are, please let me know, because I just think they're beautiful and I want to list them. So, and then this is a Wedgwood Peter Rabbit plate. It was a Christmas plate. This is 1985. I paid $1.99 for this. This is Peter Rabbit wishes you a very Merry Christmas. And every year, I guess, I saw a 90 something the other day, but I didn't pick that up because they wanted too much for it. And it wasn't at Goodwill, it was at another store. So I got this beautiful planter. It's pottery, and I paid $3.99 for this. I'm going to keep this. It's massive, and I'm going to plant something in it because I just think it's beautiful. So this one I'm going to keep, and then I got that. And then too cool for school, we have our polar bear with sunglasses on. $1.99. I think he's a sugar shaker because it's too big to be a salt or pepper shaker. And from what I've seen online, they're always listed as a single. So I'm pretty sure he's got some crazing, which I love crazing. To me, that kind of indicates age. So not a lot of people like crazing, but I just love it. And so anyway, that's my little polar bear. Now this Christmas tree is hand painted, handmade, but I think I just love it, and I love how they did it. So it's a little serving tray. I paid $3.99 for this, and so nothing like it on eBay, but that's okay because it's still pretty and somebody's gonna like it. And then I get this beautiful shortbread mug, or I'm sorry, shortbread mold. Say that 3 times fast. And look how pretty that is. I paid $6.99 for this, and it's Brown Bag Designs 2003 Hill design. So as you can see, very, very pretty. And so I had to get that. So, and then I got this here. This is from WBI, which is a bank. They did some of these really pretty, made in China. It's a Toyo. It's similar to Toyo, but it's just so pretty, and so had to get that. It's got fruit on it. Let me see. Am I missing anything here? Because I want to show you my favorite thing, and I'm hoping you guys